look at what Man U is playing. Do you see any players going to fit into this guy's system? Hit or miss of some of the players? I think if you want to start from the goalkeeper, I think it's okay. The goalkeeper is no problem.
Onana will still stay. Now give us a
you talk to me. Look at the back three.
The back three
is 3-4-3. How do you see this?
This is where we have a problem. Okay, this is it. Obviously, we know the lights will stay in defense.
Okay.
We know Lisandro Martinez will stay in defense.
Yes.
Unless you want to play 3 center backs. I'll be honest with you. Unless you want to play 3 center backs, because
that would be
I am looking at the full backs at United. This is my worry. If these guys go forward, who covers for them at the back? The only person who might actually get guaranteed to actually get a starting shirt, if he's fully fit, is Luke Shaw.
That's it.
Sure.
But forget about that guy.
But let's forget about Shaw for now. Mazraoui will fit into this formation because of that. He's a fullback naturally.
Look at what I speak. What do you think about this?
You know, I said Dalot for me is still suspect to requirements. I feel he still hasn't proven to be what United did. But anyway, you can never tell. The Portuguese effects could actually play in this case because he's Portuguese. Amorim will know him very, very well. Now, I think this guy might actually perform for them. Maybe he might actually tweak some things in Dalot's game pattern. I think he might actually come good under this guy, under Amorim. You having 2 central defenders in the back line is going to, you've put Mazraoui up front. Okay, yes, he can walk that full flank. Then Ahmad on this side. My major worry with this team here, in all honesty, is Rashford.
You see the question mark I put there.
Yeah.
I'm okay with Bruno.
For me, I'm okay with Bruno, because I think Bruno's best ability comes when he plays directly behind a frontman. You get me? We've seen Bruno do this thing for the Portuguese national team. He is more effective when he's behind. Behind Ronaldo, precisely. Because what happens is, in most cases, is that he has more freedom to operate. But my problem with United is Rashford. Rashford has not been it for at least 2 seasons.
You're that from.
With what we've seen so far this season, is still going to be the same of the same. He is still not it. The question is, would this guy be bold enough to take the one decision that Ten Hag has been running from for almost 2 years, which is put Rashford on the bench and let him watch?
I'm waiting for that.
I want to see if he can actually do. I want to see who can do that, because let's be realistic. We saw when Rashford broke into United. A young kid taking everybody, take-ons, tackles, challenges, he goes, he gives his all to the ball. We saw Rashford at that memorable game at Paris when PSG basically thought they had already won the game until Rashford came and changed everything completely with a hat-trick. Where is that player? I haven't seen him.
Absolutely.
I haven't seen him. Maybe he doesn't remember the fact that it was his form before the Qatar 2022 World Cup that made him go for that World Cup. And after that World Cup, he has not been considered for the national team again because he has dropped form. So the question is this: will Ruben Amorim be the one person who will actually tell Rashford to his face that, look, at this point, you are not good enough for the starting 11 this team. You sit down. And another question I'll be asked is, will he finally be the one who might actually see how to utilize Anthony? Because as far as I'm concerned currently, Anthony is a dead course person. Let's be realistic. Unless something drastic happens, Anthony is going out by January. So these are 2 questions that we'll be asking Amorim when it comes. And you know what's very, very funny? It's very, very funny when you realize the fact that this guy actually played with Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you realize that?
I saw the
He was a teammate. He actually played together. So it's to tell you. I think it's to tell you. Sometimes we need to really look at Ronaldo and Messi as ancient ones at this point, because the longevity they've had with current players who basically were most likely managers who were more like teammates with them. It's something, honestly. It's really, really something. But anyway, I wish him the best of luck. Let me see how it's going to work, because as it is, his first game is going to be against Ipswich after the international break. That's the 24th of November. It's still very, very far. Basically, Wood Van Nistelrooy will actually handle the next 2 games at least before the international break. So let's see what can happen. I think tomorrow's game might be a major one, because personally, I think, let's be realistic, I think Van Nistelrooy might not even stay long, because maximum I think he'll be done. He'll be leaving by the end of the season, basically, because Amorim will definitely want to bring his backroom staff.
Let me take this opportunity to welcome Bishop to the show. We are talking about this man. I call him the next one. Whether it's going to be the one that will tell, is it the man that will tell Rashford, sit down? I mean, do you see him having that such a power over this crop of players we have in Manchester United, Bishop? I mean, what do you think he's going to do?
Okay.
Or what do you think he should do when he gets in there? What do you advise him?
Oh, all right. It's good to be on the show once more to discuss the football. Now, people are calling me Autopause. I give them correct scoreline, correct match results. Jeff, how you doing, my guy?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Always.
Okay. Good to be on the show. Okay, so quickly, let's run this. First, I'm glad that we now have someone that has hair on his head. That's number one.
I don't know.
That has hair. I'm upgraded. So he might come and lose 38 matches. I don't care, but he has hair.
Okay, that's good.
All right, so serious now. It comes with a lot of pedigree, a lot of futuristic potentials. We are hearing that Man City was looking at him for next year, but now Man U has snapped him up. Just like I said, time will tell. But for me, there's what we call manager bounce. So I'm going to see it in the next 3 months. So anything that happens in the next 3 months is not the actual thing really happening. In the next 3 months, you will see a good result, a good run of result. Now, they might play a 10 game and just lose 2 and win 8. And in that winning the 8, Arsenal, Man City might be there. And people will like, you see what we are saying? Sack him says, no, that's not the true color of the team. So people should expect a manager bounce. So that is one. Number 2, this guy coming, you said, is he the one that will tell Rashford? He doesn't need to tell Rashford anything. I know this kind of pattern. If he doesn't sit up by next season, Rashford will leave. We don't need to tell you to sit up. What are you sitting up for? How many coaches will tell you sit up? Mourinho will tell you sit up. Luis Van Gaal will tell you sit up. Everyone, no, you're no longer a baby. Your peers have left you. So this guy is coming with the iron whip. You don't sit up. No problem. I'm not going to call you one-on-one to have meeting with you. You don't want to sit up. No problem. Next season, I'm saying we are not going to judge him by anything that happened this season. Even if he wins the league this season, we are not going to judge him. Even if he gets relegated this season, we are not going to judge him. Even next season, we are not going to judge him. That's how you give this manager time and support. You don't judge him next season. If he start losing, you don't judge him and say, look at what you know. You give him to bring his player in. If he gives you a list of 6 players, it doesn't mean by next season you get the 6 players in. What it means is that by next season, give him 3. The next upper one, give him 2. The upper one, you give him 1. That's how you space it. So I'm very sure he will be coming with his striker. So Arsenal has lost with that striker issue. I was thinking Arsenal is going to get that guy, but right now up on the list.
Gyökeres or something.
Striker. Yes. So we are going to get the striker. So that's plus for me. That striker alone is plus for me. So now we go to the midfield, and I'm seeing that there will be potentially everybody in that midfield, Man U midfield, will leave, apart from Manu and maybe Fernández. But potentially, I'm seeing Fernández leaving also. But let's see how it goes. But this is a new your people will say Omitutu.
Now, can I ask you, Bishop? Look at this
Yeah.
lineup. The guys we have said he always play 3-4-3. Do you see who is going to miss out in this? This
Number
my
one,
own.
Ahmad, you guys should not put Ahmad. Ahmad is going to miss out. Yeah. Ahmad is going to miss out. Rashford, questionable, because for me, I will still prefer now on form, Garnacho will still be in that Rashford side. I will leave Rashford because of his agility and his speed. Although Zeki is showing to be a good bargain. Now, for Mars, I don't know who puts Mars there. I know this is your doing. You
This is
like
my
putting
doing.
players out of possession.
But who is going to be? Who is?
Mars,
There's no look short now.
Mars is going. No, it's not about Lucio. Mars will leave that place. But guess what? When the guy that won the title for Chelsea with 3-5-2, Conte. When Conte was in Chelsea, guess where Victor Moses was playing?
Almost right back.
Thank you. So you put in Mars there. I will not put Mars there. I would have said maybe a Garnacho or an Ahmad move to that side, or a Rashford move back, or a Garnacho moves back. But it will be a forward person that is very conscious of going forward and
coming back. Okay.
This is where we will miss. I feel, unfortunately, I will call his name McTominay. He is the guy that I feel he has the potential of going
for real.
Yeah, for real. That guy, see, he might be anything, but he's a utility player. Yes, we can put him like that. It's utility and it's an asset. He scores the goals when you don't expect. He has saved Ten Hag more than I can imagine. So you can see that we are going to miss him a lot. So in that right hand side, I think Mars. Can you read that formation again? I'll take Mars and put him in Dalot, because I'll tell you why I'm removing Dalot. Not because he's not good. If you are going to play a 3-5-2, you need a strong 3. That means the 3 at the back must be strong. The lights, fine. But me, what would I have done? I would have played Maguire and the middle because of the area set piece that Maguire brings in the other box 18. So I'll play Maguire at the middle. The light can shift. I'll play the two of them. The light can shift. Then Lisandro handle that side. Now, Dalot can take the place of Mars. Dalot can take the place of Mars. I'm going to put a Garnacho there. I might keep Rashford because I have this thing that Rashford is deliberately or intentionally not playing well under Ten Hag. And I think we are going to see the best of Rashford right now. Yeah, because when there are some issues that have happened now, we are now seeing some secret that Ronaldo was actually chased out of the training center and he had to tell a younger player to go and bring all his. We started hearing things like that. Now that the man has left, we are going to hear the truth of what happened during Ronaldo's and other tenure, even in the dressing room. We are going to hear what has been happening in the dressing room. You see things coming out now. People that cannot talk before, they will start giving interviews, they will start granting interviews. And we are going to be hearing some secret that we have never heard before. That being said, this is a new era. What I would want the fans to take in place, please don't put pressure on this man. He should not win winning any title is not in his agenda for the next 2 seasons. If he doesn't win anything, I am not going to blame you and say, see, what we are looking for right now is consistency. One, number 2, a system that we can identify. See, even if he's going to play 5-4-1, even if he's going to play 5-4-1 and go defensive, as long as it's a system we can recognize,
identify.
It's a good system. A good system you can identify. Anytime you see man, you say, man use 5-4-1. Man use 5-4-1. It's a system. It's a consistent.
And you know your best 11
results. And you know your first 11. Because that also helps a lot. Imagine Arsenal has gotten their defense. That means at least 3/4 of their defense have played almost all their matches together. Part this season that they have been having injury. All of us know we can mention Arsenal's 3 central defenders that will be there. In any match if they are fit. Saliba, Gabriel, White. Boom. That one is steady. All of us know. When everybody is fit, if you like, let him.
Very certain, yes. Those guys will start. Yeah.
So that is what. So it brings understanding between the 3 of them. They know when to go. Look at, and I'm going to stop here. Last season, when Man U came to Emirates, when Garnacho scored that ball, look at the goal that was disallowed. Look at the way Gabriel knew that he was the last man on that side. He had to suck in his stomach everything to play Garnacho offside. Now that's understanding, because he knew that, oh, Saliba is not there again. That's understanding of your partner, that, oh, this guy is not there again, I know what to do. The games that Arsenal actually have issue in this season, go and watch it. The three defenders, White, Gabriel, and Saliba, one of them must be missing, because there's no more understanding. Look at the game they lost against Bournemouth. The second goal they conceded, it was Keon that gave the wrong back pass to the keeper.
Kivior gave a bad pass. Yeah.
So if you have an understanding of those, you need consistent players.
Yes.
So if Maguire is going to be consistent, put it in. If the light is going to be consistent, put it in. Even if when they start, they are conceding 5-4, continue playing them. They build understanding in time. It's not just 2 matches there. Now they understand themselves. No, it takes time for this thing to happen. I'm looking forward to the best of this man. I'm looking forward to a new United. I'm looking forward to signing next season. What should we avoid? So this is where it gets interesting.
Yeah,
avoid nonsense signing. I don't want to see a signing like Anthony. Now, not like Anthony as a player, but Anthony as a system of player that you sign. We don't want to see an £100 million player to come and flop. Should man you sign an £100 million player? Yes, but it should not be someone that is floppy. Right now, if you say you want to spend £100 million on Kopama, fine. You want to spend £100 million on Luis Diaz, fine. You want to spend £100 million on Osimhen, Saka, fine. But say you want to spend £100 million
on known player
on someone like Kulusevski. Tell me now, we're not going to take that. We're not going to take that. So we don't want potential £100 million signing. We want the ones that have been established. Funny enough, Real Madrid said Tuchani, or the France guy, is on sale. If it's 100 million and you get that, yes, if you 100 million and you get that guy, that's a good buy. Don't go and give me Casedo or Enzo for 100 million. I will not.
It's not worth it, honestly.